As ESL teachers were often approached by classroom teachers and staff with questions as they try to support the dual language learners in their classrooms. Probably the most common question we are asked about the dual language learners is, how can I support their language development? This will depend on what period of the language acquisition they are in. They could be in their silent period, practicing their social language, or they may need support with their academic language. The silent period is the term that we use for the first stage of language acquisition. It is called this because children don't attempt to produce oral language during that period, and it's important that children don't feel pressured to speak during that time. This period can last from a few months to a year depending on the child. As a teacher, you can support your student at this stage by using pictures and visuals through repetition and by providing them with a buddy that speaks their language. Once the child is ready to start practicing the new language, they begin with social language. They respond using few words and phrases and interact more freely with social interactions and to meet basic needs. Teachers can support the development of social language by creating culturally responsive classrooms which respect and celebrate the culture of the students. An example of this is choosing books to read out loud that mirror the experiences of the students in the class and through which children can relate. There comes a point where students seem proficient but they still lack the academic language. Academic language is our goal because it is necessary for accessing the content areas in school. To support the academic language in the classroom, teachers intentionally embed vocabulary instruction into their lessons. Teachers also use formative assessments and routinely check for understanding. Hope this tutorial helps you to support the needs of all of your English language learners.
Created using Powtoon.